Dr. Rose with Interviews That Work. Today we're going to talk about hiring right. If you feel like you're not getting the right employees in the right place at the right time, there could be many reasons why, but I'm going to focus on 3 that I found to be very common. 1 is the lack of a good job description, or just the complete lack of a job description. 2 is your recruitment advertising methods, and the 3rd reason is not asking good questions in the interview. So the first thing, job descriptions are so essential, and so many places don't have them. You have to have a job description because it is the foundation for so many decisions and processes, but especially for hiring. Why? Because how can you hire somebody, how can you recruit for a position without knowing what it does? The job description is essential for knowing exactly what skills the person's going to need, what they're going to be doing, the level of education, the knowledge. It provides the foundation for that recruitment ad. So that's number 2. How's your advertising? Let's make sure you're advertising in the right place and in the right way, because where you advertise is going to make all the difference in the world in what candidates you get. Make sure you advertise in a variety of places so you can get a diversity of candidates, where you're going to find candidates that have the knowledge, skills, and experience that you're looking for. And then it is crucial that the important pieces from that job description are in that recruitment ad. You want to make sure that your recruitment is perfect so that you find the right person and get them to the right place at the right time. Now, let's talk about that interview when you get your candidates in. So many interviewers are not properly asking questions. Candidates can be pretty smart. They can figure out what they think you want to hear, and then they tell you what they think you want to hear. So in order to avoid that, make sure that you ask a sufficient number of behavioral and situational questions. Why? 1, then they can't tell you what you want to hear. 2, it gives you a great opportunity to assess their problem-solving skills and their reasoning skills. And typically, past behavior does inform future behavior. So what are behavioral and situational questions? Well, behavioral are typically going to start with something to the effect of, give me an example of. So that could be, give me an example of a time you accomplished a goal. How did you do it? Or give me an example of a time you didn't accomplish a goal. What went wrong and how will you fix that next time? Situational will tend to start with, tell me about a time when, or tell me about a time that you did something. Tell me about a time that you had a conflict with a coworker. How did you handle it? So asking these types of questions can get closer to the truth of how is your candidate really going to act in a given situation when on the job. If you implement all 3 of the things we talked about today, make sure you have a good job description, and make sure you use that job description and advertise well in your recruitment ads, and ask situational behavioral questions, I think you'll have a much better chance of getting the right employee in the right place at the right time. Thanks, hope you've learned a lot.
Please visit our website for articles and services, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing.